Hello everyone! Trying something a little different today. I'm on one of my hard rock claims. Now this claim is a little different because it's an old mine, but there's a Crown grant on the mine itself. And I've got the claim all around that Crown grant, right over top of it even. Unfortunately, I didn't know about Crown grants when I claimed this place, and I learned a lot along the way. I thought I got a great deal until I realized I didn't have access to the mine itself. So what I'm doing is I'm checking around the Crown grant. I'm just off the edge of it right now, and I'm downhill from the mine, straight downhill. So straight downhill, in fact, that you can see the quartz that has sloughed down the hill on the ground around here. This is the road, there's the quad. And you can see quartz everywhere. Now that's what they're mining up there. There's a great big quartz body with iron all through it. And I'm thinking that if all of this quartz sloughed down the hill, that maybe the gold came with it. Now this is very different quartz than is up around the mine. Now, up around the mine it's all rusted. Every last piece of quartz is red with rust. This stuff is white. So I'm thinking it's old and all the rust has been weathered away. But knowing gold, it would stay behind. So I am going to go and clear all this bedrock down here. Now I've done it once before just with a little hand trowel, and we got a couple specks of gold, but I could not clean the cracks well at all. So today I built myself a vac pack, and today I'm going to run the vacuum and just suck those crevices dry. Now as I got up here I realized I didn't bring any extra gas. My gas tank's almost empty, so I'll go as long as I can. Then I'm going to grab a couple extra buckets and some more gas and see if I can fill a few buckets. I want a good size sample. Small samples suck because if you don't find anything, you don't know if that's just because you missed the one spot. So today and tomorrow and whenever I also get back here, I'm going to try to get myself a good size sample of this stuff and see what kind of gold values it holds. I don't have access to the mine, although I think there's some claim jumpers up there kind of working it. I don't have access to the mine, but I do have access to this part downhill from it. Let's see if I can find something. Okay, got it all set up there, blowing out that way, sucking down here. I'm going to try to take a video as I do it a little bit. I know it's going to be really loud and it's going to be hard to vacuum one-handed, but okay, so I'm going to vacuum one-handed here, see if this works. Okay, start. Well, I went until I ran out of gas. Again, I forgot to bring extra gas. So I got a good amount in the bucket, enough to give me a start to a test. I can definitely pan a few. Cleared all these cracks. Yeah, definitely found I'm going to have to come in here with the screwdriver and break everything up before I vacuum, because a lot of this stuff is really just sort of caked and mudded in there. So breaking it up with something before I vacuum it all up, because just the way it is, is we're leaving a lot of stuff that's in the bottom, which is the stuff that you really want. Got enough for a test. I'm going to run down to the creek and pan it out and have a first little bit of a test, but I really want to get 3 or 4 buckets full from along here to give it a good test. So I will be back. So I'm going to run down to the creek right now and try that out. I found out one thing with doing this though. Absolutely need earmuffs. That thing is loud, and working right beside it like that, whew, that was awful. It created a heck of a dust storm way over there. But it was nice because it was blowing the dust away from me. So I didn't breathe any of the dust in. That was pleasant, but it was loud. Well, to the creek. I'll see you when I get down there. Bye. So I had less material than I thought. I basically only had 1 full pan in there. But that'll give me enough of a test to start with. And then I'll go back up with gas and get some more material. Now if you have a look at this stuff, you'll see that there's a lot of granite. Now that was that host, that bedrock that was around there that was that granite. And then a lot of this quartz, which obviously came down from the mine above. Hopefully when it came down there, it still had a lot of that iron attached to it with the gold in it, and then the iron rusted and weathered away, leaving the pure white quartz. And let's hope for some gold. I've already swished it around the water a few times to get all the floaties away, all those sticks and pine needles and mud and stuff, so it's not too bad now. It's much cleaner. A lot of quartz there. Bottom of the river's gonna be white here when I'm done. A good learning exercise that first time up there. Learned a few things with the backpack. 1, gas. 2, it is loud. Learned a little bit about the throttle. Tweak it or sort of adjust it to get full throttle just right. And I learned that my blower there has a bit of a gas leak. Have to fix that. Okay, here we're getting close. Let's hope there's some gold in the bottom of this thing. Oh, I see 1 piece. Okay. 1 pan, 1 piece of gold. It's very, very small. Everything from that mine is really small. Oh, 2 pieces. Okay, 2 little specks of gold in that. As I said before up there, I need a much bigger sample to really get a good idea of what's in there. But 2 little specks of gold, 1 pan. I think there's potential there. I also want to go and start testing other places up there around that same spot to see if I could find maybe just the right channel, if you will, of stuff sloughing down that hill. A little bit of black sand in the stuff, and a couple specks of gold. Oh, interesting. I'll take you up and show you that backpack, how it all goes together in a second here. Well, I thought you might like to see the backpack a little bit here. Obviously just a white bucket here. I got one of those special tops, the screw-on tops. I bought that from Industrial Plastics and Paint, about 20 bucks. Drilled a hole in the side, put just a plumbing fitting in there that seems to fit the vacuum hose nicely. Little screws on the inside. Took the top of the screw-on cap and drilled a hole in it that met up with the hole in the leaf blower. Bolted it onto a couple of holes that were already in the leaf blower that were supposed to mount the little screen on the bottom. Now, I think I might need to screen that off, but I'm not sure yet. So bolted it on there, took off the parts and pieces of the leaf blower that went on the bottom there, didn't need those. And that's attached nicely. I did have to use a bit of extra tape and foam and stuff to seal it nicely. Those two do go together, but for storing this stuff, the hose here, the vacuum hose, Now, I kind of wish I had a uncorrugated one because corrugated acts like a bit of a air-powered sluice box. But for packing it all up, just twist that up. It goes inside nicely. Right down to the bottom. The two little fittings that I used to keep the dust away from me, blow the dust away, take them apart nicely and go in there. I also have a vacuum bag that I can blow into if I need to cut the dust down a bit more. It goes in. Oops. Everything in. And stored away nicely. There. That's the backpack. Well, hopefully that was entertaining or informative or something for you guys. And I'm gonna have to go back and get some more of that material and test it a bit more. Well, until the next time, guys. Bye.